What's going on, guys, and welcome to another episode of the best formations in FIFA 17. This episode we're gonna take a look at the 4-2-2-2 formation. So you have two center defensive midfielders, you have two cams and two strikers. Again, it was the first time playing this formation. We play in the draft. This is the team that we're going to be playing. And again, if you look at my strikers, now we have Aduriz and Pato. So we have the big guy with a great physical, and we also have a short, not that short, but a pacey player on Pato, and also with his physicality is not that bad, guys. So this is the first opponent, again a 4-3-3 formation. I believe like every time that my first opponent has like a 4-3-3 formation. I don't know how great it is. The last time on FIFA 16 I used a lot of the one of the formation of the 4-3-3, and it was really working for me. But I haven't tried any of the 4-3-3 formations yet. But so guys, this formation I really enjoy it, guys. Even though we had two center defensive midfielders, but we're using two cams on the side, so those guys are always going to be really close to each other. They're not going to be far, like waiting on the corner for you to pass the ball. They're waiting there for you to pass the ball. So that's something that I look in a formation, that the players are close together so you can pass the ball. Also the strikers are there if you need to pass the ball to the strikers and wait for one of the players to make a run. That's really a great formation to do that, and that's why I like to have a big guy up front. And Aduriz did a great job doing that. So sometimes I pass the ball to Aduriz, wait for someone to make the run, and Aduriz is really hard for people to take the ball out of Aduriz. And also his shot, guys. You can shot from outside of the box with Aduriz, and he is, maybe he's not going to score, but he's going on target, guy. Aduriz has a great shot on him. Also, he's really good heading the ball, guys. So again, Aduriz is a great player, and he's really cheap, guys. If you're going to use him in a squad, just try him. He's a great player to have. Also, guys, in these two center defensive midfielders, again, it's the same. I really like to use the players that I've used. They really worked out fine, but the reason for that is because I have a defensive minded player with Schneiderlin. Even though he did go forward, and I think he scored like 1 or 2 goals, but on defense, he was really doing a lot of work, guys. He really worked out fine. But also we have Modric, guys. So he's not a defensive minded player. He can help you on defense, but guys, he's passing, he's dribbling. That's why you look on a midfielder. So having Modric there, it was really helped this team a lot. And the formation, great. The only thing I don't like with this formation, the formation is great, but the players for this formation, some of the players didn't work too well. We have James Rodriguez. He's a great player, guys, but for this formation I don't think he's suited for this formation, because the cams are not behind the striker. They use like a little bit on the side. But so for James, it didn't work too well because he got tired really easy, because he had to make a lot of runs. And for James, on the first half he played great, but the second half I had to take him out because the players, and he just couldn't keep up. It was really, he got tired, so my opponent got the ball out of him really easy. But still, he's a great player. But if you're using James, make sure you're using a formation that he's behind the strikers, and then he's going to be great playing in a formation like that. Also, Rooney is the same concept as James. Rooney is his way better playing in the middle than on the side, even though he's a cam, but he's better playing behind the striker, or you can even play him as a center mid or center defensive midfielder. He played on the second half. I took out Schneiderlin sometimes, and I used Rooney there as a center defensive midfielder, and he did a great job there. So for a formation like this, make sure on your cams to use players with pace and also with great physical, guys. But make sure they have pace so you can use them not as a wingers because they're not going to be wingers, but they're gonna be running a lot. So that's the thing that happened with James. He did run a lot, but he got tired. Rooney, he can run. He can run all game long, but he's not that fast. So make sure to use pacey guys there and with great physical. We use the back four. They play great. Mangala is a great center back. I don't know why he didn't work. I think was on. I don't know. He played for Man City, but he's a great center back. But also we use two right backs as one right back as a center back. And he I don't know his name. I don't remember his name, but he played great. The back four played great. And also the Diego Alves, I believe, the goalkeeper, he's a great player as well. Diego Alves, in a lot of the last two FIFA he's been playing, he's been a great goalkeeper, to be honest. But again, just always at the beginning of the first half, that's when I really use James or Rooney, because they weren't that tired. But again, I really like them how they play, but only in the first half. At the second half, I put Candreva or I put Callejon, and then they did the work for them because they're pacey and they have great physical as well. But again, guys, now we play with this team we playing the draft, and we did great. We won the draft one more time. So here's the team again. Again, Schneiderlin as a center defensive, amazing. Modric playing alongside with him, it really worked, guys. Modric, if you have the money to buy Modric, the coins for Modric, I think he's a great option to you have it on your team, because he can really help you, like the passing and the dribbling, and how if he doesn't feel slow, he's really agile. So that I really like him there in that position, and he really did a great job. So these are the packs that we got for winning the draft. This is the second time in a row, and that, for me, that is the best that you can get by winning the draft. 45,000 coins and a rare players pack and a jumbo premium pack, I believe. So I really like them. We got a good center back. I don't usually use a player from the Bundesliga, so I sold him right away. But again, guys, the formation, a great formation if you use the right players. Again, James, Rooney worked at the beginning, but the second half they didn't work that well. So make sure to use the right players. And if you use it, guys, if you use this formation, let me know how it's working for you. If you don't use it, give it a try. I really enjoy it. It's not that bad. You can create a lot of chances with this formation. Again, I like to play with 3 strikers. So yeah, if you're using 3 strikers, make sure you use Aduriz, guys. Aduriz is a great striker. I have never tried him before. That was the first time that I was trying on FIFA 17, and I was impressed of how good he is. He doesn't feel that slow. He's big. He's not that easy to take the ball out of him. So make sure to use him, man, to play a pacey guy alongside with him. So that way you can create a lot of chances like that. So thank you guys for watching, and I see you guys later. Thank you.